Hello and welcome to Bad Wolf Girl Sits and Knits. My name is Meg and I will be your host. I am the creative producer and yarn dyer and designer behind Bad Wolf Girl Studios and Bad Wolf Girl Designs. I am so excited to be back with you, and I have a ton of things to, I feel like it's been a ton of things to share. I have an Etsy shop, which if you want to check it out, you can find the links right down below. It is badwolfgirlstudios.etsy.com to get to it easily, and I also have a website that is in progress. It is badwolfgirlstudios.weebly.com, and both of which are, or should be, linked down below. What else? As the designs, I have recently fully released the entire Frozen Fractal family collection. So there's children's, there's adults, and then there's a DK weight that goes up even higher. So the range right now is going from about 21-inch bust to an 88-inch bust, which I'm really thrilled with. So just lots and lots of options in there. Today is Wednesday, the 29th of January. There's 97th birthday is tomorrow. Oh my gosh. We are thrilled. I got to do a walkthrough of Mom's house that she's building. It's all pre-drywall, so no walls yet, but it is already feeling like a really great space. The family room and kitchen are all one area, and it's just big and open. Anyway, I'll babble more about that later. But since the puppy is currently napping, I am taking advantage of it, and I am doing a podcast. So I have a few finished objects. I have a little bit to talk about for the shop coming up. I have some wish knits going on and a few whips. So without further ado, let's get into the main proper. I have recently done my donation to Wires. Thank you to everyone who went onto the Ravelry and shopped that initiative, I guess is the word I'm going for. Wrong word, but anyway. So I was able to donate $200 to Wires, which is absolutely amazing, to just our contribution to help out a little bit. And I think absolutely everyone who went through in January for the first 3 weeks and shopped patterns, I gave everything over to it, and that's, it's just what we could do, so thank you. As well, I do have my MS walk. So we have a group going for the Rockville MS walk in April the 25th. It is code BadWolfGirl if you're looking for our team. Thank you to everyone who has donated, and anyone who wants to join the team, come along. I'm gonna be there. So anyway, thank you for that as well. Coming in through, we're going to start with Mr. Postman. I was very excited to receive back a shawl sample that I had sent out to Tara, who is Crystal T Knits. You might recognize that name on Instagram. She does absolutely beautiful work and has several patterns of her own, so please go check her shop out as well. And I sent her 3 skeins earlier in the year, and it is T, Dowager Countess, and Bellatrix. So let me see if I can get, over here you can see all 3 at once. So T is the little tan one, Dowager Countess is this kind of mauve, and then the dark purple is Bellatrix, and the shawl is from Helen Stewart, part of her Shawl Society, and it is the Impressionist cowl that she had going. This was a kit that I had made up as a shawl piece, and it wasn't sold, so I sent it off to Tara, and she knit this really gorgeous lace shawl for me to have as a sample. And Tara, thank you, and it smells incredible because she sent it over with some handmade soaps. So let me see if I can just tilt that down just a little bit. Can you see it? Isn't it pretty? Oh, it is just, it came out just so beautifully, and I'm thrilled with it. I absolutely love the combination. I love how it turned out. So yes, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm just so pleased to see something so beautiful out of something that I made. So thank you, Tara, for shipping this love back to me. And I cannot wait. Oh, I can't wait to have other people see it at trunk shows. And I will be including these colors in my next trunk show for sure. I'm pretty sure it'll be the Public Knit-Toxication at Fabioli Sellers in Leesburg, Virginia in June. So yeah, I think that'll be my first, next, and possibly only trunk show for the year. Unfortunately, trunk shows don't really make money, they just make friends. So I won't be doing too many of them. I just physically can't handle that cost up front. But yes, so it's gorgeous little shawl. Oh my God, it does. It smells amazing because with it, she sent these really cute soaps. Let's see if you can see. It's a sheep. It's a sheepy. It's a sheep, and there's two that are, looks like Stitch, from Lilo and Stitch. I'm gonna show you the, this one is lavender. Oh my gosh, look at him. Oh, it smells incredible. Yeah, it smells like lavender, and the other one smells like honeysuckle, which are two of my absolute favorite scents. So thank you so much, Tara. They are just gorgeous. The shawl is beautiful, and the soaps, the shawl soaps are bringing me so much joy. There we go. Oh my God, I didn't have enough coffee. Well, I mean, I technically have. I've bought the coffee. The coffee is a latte from Dunkin'. Caramel latte. Yep. All right, so moving right along, I guess I should tuck this back just a teeny bit. Is that better? My head semi-cut off. Oh well. Anyway, my next and finished object is the Puffle Pup sweater for Gypsy, which is my puppy. And I do not think that this was... I don't think this was a thing when I podcast last. I think it was just in the bag and I was so excited to start it. So here it is. Here it is. We start off with just some house colors. And I try to like pull the color work back up because Gypsy will stretch it out. Yeah. So just some house colors followed by Catch the Key. So a nice little nod to book one, which I really enjoy. I love Catch the Key little guys. And then we have Paws, which thrilled with how these turned out. I think they are so striking across, so good. And then finishing up with some badgers. And of course these could be black with yellow, but I really love the yellow one, the black on the yellow. I think that they just show up so well. So I am planning on altering these patterns so that it will be available as a cowl and available as a sweater, like a human sweater, and then the numbers that change over here for the dog sweater. So it would be 3 different patterns depending on what your Hufflepuff need is, and I'm hoping to do that for all houses. So I have charted out Slytherin, and that is out to testers. And I have started brainstorming Ravenclaw, and I'm working on that. But can you imagine? Okay, so like if you can imagine, basically the yoke would do this. It would have your things, and then your charts, and then your paws, and then you'd split, and then you'd have the badgers like across the underarm here, like all the way across, and then finish off with some sweet little stripes. I'm so excited. And I think the sweater, I want to make it sport weight so that it would work up a little bit faster. And I can continue to have a nice size range in there as well. I did short rows again, so I'm gonna put my hand behind, yep. Short rows again, can you see them? I think you can. Yeah, it gets a little bit longer at the back. Yeah, you can kind of see it like dips down. You can kind of see there. It's nice. And it fits really, really well on her. I will try to insert some photos, but if you're following me on Instagram, which is the best place to follow me, if you want to follow me, that is the perfect place. I am habitual Instagram user. It's kind of bad. And yes, please follow me on there and catch up with all of my makes, likes, everything in there. And send or tag or at me in your stories, or use the hashtag Bad Wolf Girl Studios, Bad Wolf Girl Designs, Hogwarts a History Sweater. Like, all these hashtags allow me to find your photos and like your photos and support you in your knitting, and to thank you for supporting my designing. So yes, I absolutely love seeing them. So please continue to tag, share, all the good stuff for me. So that was my first finished object. It is, all right, it's like, I guess it's a hoe. It's almost finished. It needs I-cords around the sleeves, and I need to do I-cords around the peppermint bark as well. So I just need to have a little I-cord party and do it for both of them. I really shouldn't stop because then I never pick it back up. But anyway, the last finished object that I have, oh, it's so good. The last finished object is the, I'm gonna get it, Lumberjack, there it is, Lumberjack Pullover. And I'm absolutely obsessed with this green. I think I was blowing it out last time so you could see it. It's so good. And I know I talked a lot about the collar last time. I did finish the second sleeve. I actually blocked this as well, so it is finished, finished, finished. If I want to sew a tag on, I can. And I have it here in this little bag to gift to Pat for Valentine's. So the collar turned out beautifully. It is sitting really nice. I would say that this got a little less lumpy. I could still probably stand to spray it a teeny bit, let it dry flat that way. What else? I used a Superwash Wool of the Andes Bulky from Knit Picks, and I really enjoyed it. I used 6 skeins, almost all, 7 skeins? No, 6 skeins, almost all of it. I think I only ordered 6, so I was getting a little nervous that I was gonna run out, but I did not. I was able to finish, and I have like a ball. It's probably like 2 grams or something. Like, it's so small. Anyway, I'm gonna stop hugging it. But yeah, so I'm really, really, really thrilled. If you are looking for a nice, great, like easy, straightforward man sweater, shawl collar, I really enjoy the lumberjack sweater. I have knit two of those and a Gramps cardigan for Patrick. I'm gonna knit several more lumberjacks just because these are exactly what Pat likes to wear. So he picked out another one that's kind of like tealy green from AC Moore Michaels. It's like a Stitch Studio by Nicole something. And it's the teal with heathering neps in there. And then I have a gray one on the horizon for him. So yes, those are my finished objects, my little pile here. I'm very pleased. Very, very pleased with those. And then I don't have any puppy sweaters on the needles right now, but I do have one in the works here, so I'll share that in a minute. But my other 2 whips that I've been working pretty religiously on, I went back to the socks. I forget where I was. I was talking, oh, I went to the, my friend Becky was in the hospital for a little bit, so I went and I visited her, and I went from this marker all the way up to here. So I'm pretty sure, yeah, definitely past the heel. I just got to figure out where to put it in. And now I'm on the leg. I think the heel is going to be somewhere around here. Yep, and now I'm on the leg, and this is the 7 C's from Knit Picks that's currently in shop for them. So if you want it, you can grab it. So often when I share things, it's already gone, and this is not, so that's awesome. So that is what I worked on, and then my pretty consistent whip, holding my yarn in my little, what do we call these? Cake koozies from Cookies and Bees. And I shared this the last podcast, so I put my Lady Mary Blue in there. Wow, that was a very Philly A. Eerie. So Lady Mary Blue, and it is from Kim Dye's Yarn. And I am knitting basically the Cozy Classic Raglan by Jessie Maid. May Designs, so Jessie May Designs. Yeah, Jessie Maid. And the blue is just gorgeous. I'm just really, really loving it. And I have gotten all the way under the arms, and now I am down by my belly button. Yeah, it's like right at my belly button, which is extremely close to the ribbing, which means I am almost at the ribbing. My goal is to have this to take to Mardi Gras. Actually, I would love to have it for Valentine's. I think it would be a really pretty sweater to wear for Valentine's. It is just a very pretty blue. It makes me feel pretty. It's going to be so cozy, so I'm very excited about that. I'm going to need to do some super decreasing. My armholes are way too big. They could fit my neck. Yeah, I could fit my entire head in what I did for the armholes, but it's because I did my math wrong. Anyway, I can fix that. It's fine. And I am so excited about it. So excited. I was working on it recently, and I got like here to there, and then the progress keeper to the end the other day. So I'm just obsessed. I think it's gonna look so good, and I am very, very excited. So I cannot wait. As I edit this, I am just going to knit on my little sweater. Make that sweater happen for me. Yes. All right, and then my future knitting. I have some paperwork to do because I want to write up the cowl charts and patterns and get those over to Luke to tech edit so that, you know, I have that in the works. I would like to release the Puffle Pup in February, and then March would be Griffin Dog. April would be Slitherpaw, and May would be Raven Paw? Slitherpup? Ravenpaw? Yeah, I think it's Ravenpaw, Slitherpup. Yeah. If I can remember the names of my own stuff. So on the, like what I have just to have going, because they are so quick, I would like in February to use this mandala. It is from Lion Brand. Looks like so. And it is the Wood Nymph colors, and I just thought it would make a sweet little Valentine sweater for Gypsy. And I had been going through my stash. You know, you think you have enough. You have every single color back here. There's no way there's anything you don't have. Except for something to contrast this perfectly. I didn't like any of the pinks or purples that I had going with it, and I really wanted something pink or purple to make it, you know, Valentine's, like cute and sweet. So anyway, I had lent this out to Ashley to see if she liked the feel and look of Mighty Stitch from Knit Picks to make her husband a lumberjack, and she did, so she returned it to me the other day. This is the navy color. I used it to knit Pat's Christmas sweater. It's 80-20 blend, 208 yards. I'm obsessed with Mighty Stitch. So I thought that blue might be a really sweet, it's almost like, it's like purple, but like zhuzhed over, you know? So I think that this would make a really nice contrast for the collar and and the cuff at the end. So yeah, I think I had cream out, but I couldn't get the right cream because this is not white. This is cream, but like tan cream in the weirdest way. Frustrating. So this is a tentative. This is a definite. This is a tentative. I just saw it earlier today, and I think that it would go really pretty with it, like berries, like blueberries and strawberries, and berries are very Valentine's. She'll be my little berry pup. And for that, I would be using my peppermint bark pattern, which will soon be getting a facelift update, and then I will have sizes to go up and to go down into like your toy Yorkies area. And then I've got some pitties that are on the testing, so to go up even higher than what I've got going on, we did a little change in yarn and needles, same pattern, and that's been working. So I'm going to put all of those notes as well into the pattern. If your dog is, then you will follow X and you will use blah blah. Cool. So I really hope that all of this works out excellently for all of us. I am very excited. And this will bring up Gypsy's sweater can again. Yeah, and I'm having a good time. I'm enjoying what I'm doing. And I guess that brings us into Babel. Welcome. For shop stuff, I have Moana coming out in February. I am hoping to put up pre-orders on February 3rd. So far, the comments below of the last video have gotten up to about 10. So I am tentatively ordering 16. And I will let Lindsay know to give her an idea of what we're starting with. If that sells out and you ask, just ask me, and I will make sure to up the number on her side and put in more minis on mine. So it is Moana. It's going to be featuring kind of across the movie different palettes from there, and the charm is special and related to Moana as well. I am really excited about it. I think you will love it. What else? Oh, I've been working on an advent calendar option for the shop this year. My thought is that I will be able to put up pre-orders in April and then again in July. So you'll have two different pieces there. I would like to order 20 gram and 10 gram sets, and they'll be put in little baggies, numbered, closed. The theme will be Gilmore Girls. So it's going to be 25 days of Gilmore, all different pieces from all across the series for that. My friend Ashley is a big Gilmore Girls fan, so I'm having a great time reminiscing with her of, oh my god, this color, oh, do you remember that episode? How good would this be? So I'm extremely excited about it. For those of you who do not want to do an entire kit type of thing, the first one was Princess and the Frog. Next we have Moana. I am going to be hopefully doing a Doctor Who, a Beauty and the Beast, and then I need at least two more that will like maybe Doctors at Christmas specials. And we'll work in a few more from there, because there should be at least 6 sets of 5, so you could skip one and still have 25 minis for Christmas all on your own, kind of build your own advent calendar, or you can go full in for the Gilmore Girls 10 or 20 gram sets. Very excited. Other than that, Gypsy's been good and healthy, thank God. I have had lots of doctor's appointments. So far, so good. Blood work's coming back well. Keeping up with my vitamins, doing all the things. Trying to get more active, more into using my treadmill, which I love. I talked about, we have a commercial X22i NordicTrack, and it has all the pictures. So I have been running in India recently, and it is really cool to see everything, go to the temples and run past things, and I think I'm about to see the Festival of Holi. So yeah, just it's very cool. It's very, very cool. What else? Prison Fractal was a release, so that was a lot of work. Been working on some other pieces, especially the dog sweaters, especially, getting them up and down inclusive for dogs as well, because it's unfair if I only have 2 sizes and your dog is neither of those sizes. But they've been working up quickly, and they've been bringing a lot of joy to the testers, and a lot of the dogs don't seem to mind them either. Gyps is a butt when I go to put it on her, but once it's on, she's like, whatever, it's here. And she tends to get very snuggly, maybe because she's just like, well, I'm stuck. So she just lays down, usually on me, which I'm not complaining about. What else? We have our trip to New Orleans coming up, and I am so excited. I have done a bit of, you can see it red in my hair, so it's nice and bright. I'm actually loving being a bit of a redhead right now. It feels super fun. I have done my nails. I've redone my nails. Right now they are pink because I am warm, but these are color changing nails. They are dip. They're by Revel, and I wonder if I can get them cold enough. I can. Okay, so I'm just gonna focus on the pinky then. So these are color changing, and when they are cold, they turn purple. Can you see that? I think you can. Yeah, they turn purple. And then if we heat up my nail again, it's pink. So it's super fun. I get a kick out of going in and out of doors now because it's cold outside and warm in here, so my nails will go back and forth. I know when I'm getting overheated because all my nails will be bright pink. What else? I was having a great time at the winery, getting my hands cold and then running out of the bathroom being like, look, they change color. It's just really, really fun. And typically the tips of my nails will get cold first, so it'll ombre from pink to purple. And I just have such a fun time with it. So little things in life. I am excited. I work Sunday at the winery, and it's going to be all Beauty and the Beast, and I'm so excited. I love all the themes. I love all the stuff, so I can't wait for that. I would love to do a Beauty and the Beast themed sweater at some point, but I got a lot on my plate going on right now, so we shall see when. I have some orders going out this week, so I'll work on that, and my mom's house is coming along, so I got to see that this morning, and we had lunch, and it was nice. It was very nice. So I think that's about everything that's going on with me. I want to thank everyone who has watched and has hung out with me, and I want to remind you to take it one cup at a time, no matter how large that cup may be, and I will see you next week. Bye.